Welcome back to another video, guys. So in this one we're gonna do some tips on queen charge Lalo, and mostly on diamond bases like this side this guy asked. So let's go. For the first 4 attacks will be diamond bases, and the next will just be box bases, because that's what I found yesterday. So yeah, let's get into the video and try to explain how to approach these different types of diamond bases. Let's go. Okay guys, so first diamond base here, this is the plan I'll be using. So typically on diamond bases you wanna always charge the town hall. So yeah, let's go. So there's a single right here, so I can't charge in from this direction, so I have to go from one of the side. So if there was a multi where the single is, I would have charged straight into it, like straight from the cannon over there. So I'm just going from this side here. I'll just use the Yeti bomb to take out that section with the single and the X-bow with the inferno and the warden tower here. Right here, just like this. I'm gonna take it out. Alright, perfect. So queen should take the town hall here, and she should take out the next inferno. She should get a lot of value now. Okay, CC coming out, pretty easy one to deal with. Alright, so for the king part now, for the king section, for these type of diamond bases, I always use the warden with the king. So I'm just trying to open these sections, these compartments down here, to send the warden and the king inside of it, because they can get a lot of value. And yeah, so my king will turn back now. Alright, so we can send the RC in the ability, just like this. You're gonna see me do this often on these type of diamond bases. So like king ability, we can use the warden ability there. Unfortunately we missed the king, but it's not the end of the world. So we're gonna go with the Lalo on the back end. So the reason why we do this approach, because the back end doesn't have any splash, so we can just use the warden with the king and the RC, so they can pick up more value. Hope you guys understand that. So when the back end doesn't have anything to, like any infernos or scatter shot to really like pose a threat to the loons, we use the warden with the king and the RC on ground, but only on these diamond bases. So not for any other type of bases, just these type of diamond bases. And you're gonna see again I'm gonna use the same strategy on our next diamond base that's similar to this. Hope you guys are seeing the pattern here. So this is how I take down diamond bases. So the goal of the queen charge is to get the town hall, and we just use the king with the warden on ground, because the back end doesn't have any threat for the loons, so we don't need the warden for the loons. Alright, next diamond base here. So these bases are the toughest out of these diamond bases, so that's the plan I'll be using. So these diamond bases have double edge to one, it's really strong, but whenever there's value for the on the back end, I always use the flinger around here, and I use the queen for the town hall. So the goal, like if you don't know how to queen charge, is just to always charge for the, like if you don't know where to charge with the queen, charge for the town hall always. So just like that, setting up the flinger. I used tools to take out the cannon so I could set it up. So going from the town hall here, so it's like from corner to corner, understand? Alright, these bases are the toughest, so you have to be, it's not a guaranteed 3-star, but this is the only way I know of taking them down. So going with the king, Use the baby dragon on the next side here to set a funnel. Use your freeze spells, guys. Always keep her alive. The king is taking the fire off the next expo, so that's good. We wouldn't need an next freeze. Right? King create a good funnel over there, and the baby dragon did a good job over here too. But my queen is drifting to the right, so here's where the invis spell come into play. So typically on these diamond bases, your queen will want to like run around, and that's really bad. So just prepare to use the invis to redirect her towards the town hall. So we're gonna use it here on the Wiz Tower and all of this. So it will put her around. You see, she was heading around here, and that would have been really bad. Now she come back around straight for the town hall. You see that? Perfect. Now the flinger and the queen set a clean path in for your loons to go directly through the middle of the base. So here we're gonna go from this side. I choose this side because my queen is coming over here and I would like to protect her, so I'm just going in from here. Okay, should be able to pop a good order ability here. Nice. We're just using some loons on the flank over here, keep them pushing towards the inferno. Can just freeze up the monolith. It's on our queen, rage over the inferno. And yes guys, we're just going straight to the core of the base because the flinger create a good funnel over here and the queen create a good funnel over there. So you see, this is how we typically take down these ones. And these bases are really tough. It's not a guaranteed 3-star. I'm telling you, it's not a guaranteed 3-star. These ones are the toughest diamond bases out there. So sometimes you will make it out and sometimes you won't. But when you don't make it out, it will be great percentage. So don't worry about like getting low percentage. Just yeah, and I'm gonna show you guys when there's no value for the flinger on the back end what you should do with the flinger. Okay. Alright, so next base here. That's the plan I'll be using to take it down. So this one is similar to the first one, but we don't need a Yeti bomb for this one. Okay, so we're gonna use the flinger combined with the queen. So we're gonna queen charge for the town hall as always. So let's go. We're gonna start in the corner and we're gonna use the king with the warden on ground because the back end is not threatening. Alright, so let's go. This is how we typically take it down. It's really consistent, like you will always get the 3-star with this approach. So let's go. So whichever side the queen lean to, I'll place the flinger, and she's going down here, so I place it up so it could go up. Okay, you see, you understand? Okay, so if she's going down here, we put it up there. It might go up and take out the scatter shot over there. My queen will go down and take down this lower one. Okay, so that's, hope you guys are understanding here. So just always keep her in range here, guys. Use your freeze. Like, don't be afraid. Just use the freezes. Use the spells. Like, you don't need to save any rage spells. Just use them all for your queen. Alright, so double rage scatter shot is gonna be on the queen here. So it's just only a lava one, so I can just use the invis here and it will go to the flinger. It's okay. Right, just wanna keep her alive. Starting the king because our queen is in a lot of trouble here. And yeah, always raise her up, just keep her alive. So I start the king from this side because my queen won't get this inferno at the top. So I'm gonna break right here and you see that open the compartment to the last inferno that's deep inside over where the monolith is. So my king will go inside there and the RC is taking care of this inferno. So send does in the warden ability and use the king ability and that should be game over here, guys. So while the king and RC everybody is tanking in here, we can start the Lalo and these back end defenses because as I said, the back end doesn't have nothing to threaten our loons or Lalo. So you see, just like that. I hope you guys are getting the hang of it, so you guys would, whenever you see these bases, you can approach it like this. So just like that, and we should get the 3-star. So as I said, when there's nothing on the back end for the flinger, there's no value. Use the flinger with the queen. If there's infernos in front of the tonal where you're gonna charge, use the Yeti bomb to take it out. And then when there's nothing on the back end for the Lalo, to threaten the Lalo, use the king with the warden on ground. So just remember the plan, guys. Okay, the last diamond base of the video, that's the plan. Okay, so as I said, there's 2 mortar around the back end there, so that's definitely not worthy for the flinger. The flinger will die and it won't get the eagle. So as I said, we're gonna use it, the flinger with the queen here. So going into the tonal here, so we always charge the tonal. Remember that diamond bases charge tonal. And yeah, queen charge overall for all bases. It's always, you look for a plan how to charge the tonal, always. So that's the thing, the tonal. That's the goal supposed to be on your mind, how to get the tonal. So yeah, let's go. And as I always say, when the wall is open, try to open it with a wall breaker. But yeah, I sent too much there and it activated the tonal, so it kind of backfired on me. So okay. So queen is leaning more to the right here, so I'm placing the flinger to go towards the top. And I was scared my queen would go behind the walls here, so I dropped my king to funnel her, so she would go directly inside. And yeah, guys, I could also use my king to take out the enemy queen here. So here on this diamond basis, it doesn't have, like, on the back end it's really dangerous, so we need the warden for that. So yeah, we need the warden for the back end. So flinger is already moving to the top, so we won't start the Lalo up there because it got a lot of HP, so it can do a lot of damage up top there. So we'll go from down the bottom here in towards the middle of the base. So here's how you do the Lalo, or to get the Lalo inside the middle. You're gonna see right here, I'm gonna start the RC at the bottom. So starting here at the Archer Tower with her to create a thin pattern for my loons. So I could just use these 3 defenses here for the anchor to start my Lalo. So going in, I use the, don't start with the lava, just use it the last, and then you use the warden ability with the ace into the core. We can just rage into it, and yeah, once the lava come over, we can just drop the loons on their defense, freeze the last multi-targeting defense, and yeah, we should be able to get it. So this is how we take down these diamond bases. Once there's no value on the back end with the flinger, we just use the flinger with the queen. And yeah, there's no compartment for me to send the king in where I could use the warden ability and get value, because the back end has a lot of defense on it. So I needed the warden with the loons, and this is how we do it. So we send them straight into the middle of the base with the warden ability on a rage, and this is how we take down diamond bases. Alright, so switching it up a little here. So a box base, right? That will be the plan I'll be using to take down this space. So with these diamond bases, there's no value behind the tonal. The value behind it, it's really tricky to get. So yeah, we'll charge like from this area, and we'll use the Yeti bomb over into the scattershot and expo. It should create a good pattern for my queen to go towards the core, and we'll just Lalo through the tonal. So I don't know, like this space, this is how I take it down every time. This is how I know how to take it down. So it's not the first time seeing this space. So this is the approach I would advise you guys to use for this one. It's pretty easy to recognize this space. So just trust me on this one. It's really easy with this approach, and you guys should always get the 3-star. But there's a little trick to it. But yeah, the trick is to not send the RC with the Lalo. That's the trick. So going early with the king here, since my queen is distracted with the CC. Alright, So he's gonna set the funnel to force the queen inside where the X-bow and the multis are. So she would wipe out everything in there. She should wipe out the eagle and everything. So king set a great funnel for her to just stay in this compartment. Yeah, the tunnel area is just not that dangerous, so we're just gonna use the Lalo alone to take it out. And yeah, we're gonna save the RC for the flank. Right, so we can just place the last rage on the queen here, and we should get starting with the Lalo, just like this. Into the town hall, send as much loons as possible. Use loons to clear the flank. Alright, you can just ace an order ability. We just want the Lalo to take out the town hall. You can just use the order ability now. And yeah, we can just use the RC on the flank. And this is how we take down this base. Just do this approach, it always works. I'm telling you guys, if you see this base, do this approach. It will always work. We have 2 freeze, we can just freeze up the scatter shot and the X-bow with the rage tower. And yeah, should always work, guys. Just don't use the RC on this space with the Lalo. Just remember that. Alright, and that should be a 3-star for you guys. Always. Alright, so I don't know what to call this one. It's kind of that's the plan I'll be using to take it down. It's a box base, but it's kind of unorthodox. It's not symmetrical, but this is the plan I'll be using to take it down, and it should work. But yeah, should always work. So okay, we're gonna start over here with the queen. We're gonna funnel with the baby dragon as soon as that air defense goes down, and we're gonna use the Yeti bomb to take out the X-bow and the Inferno right here. So okay, queen should be able to take out this air defense. Did target a healer. Okay, didn't take it out. So just going from here, we can just target the core with the blimp, just like that. Because I feel like my queen will skip that Inferno, and she should skip it because I've attacked this space already. So that's the plan I came up with, to always take it out with the Yeti bomb. So yes, right, so a lot of damage here, so I have to be freezing. Should be able to start the king here, so he could set a funnel for the queen. And yeah, just have to be using a lot of spell there. Going with the king down here, and I will be making a small mistake that's gonna cost the attack, but it's okay. We will know not to make that mistake again. So here with the king, this is the king was the mistake. So I should have wall break the wizard tower here. I tried to get to open the whole compartment, but I should have just wall break the wizard tower, and you will see why soon. So here he was going for the queen, and the wall was never opened, and he would have killed that enemy queen. So that's the mistake I made. So starting with the Lalo right away. So yeah, RC lost a lot of HP that shouldn't have been lost, and I could have those headhunters to send for the enemy RC over to the left. But yeah, just going in from the king side here with the Lalo, like I always do. And yeah, could have the headhunters right now and send them and pop the warden ability like that. But yeah, unfortunately, we made a mistake with the wall breaks. But yeah, it's gonna still work out. But yeah, it will be a time fail. But that just shows you that those mistakes, you can still get the 3-star, but You shouldn't be making them, and I won't be making that again. Like, that mistake won't ever happen again. I'll always break for the king there, for him to kill that enemy queen, so my headhunters can target the next enemy hero. But yeah, a time fail. Alright guys, last attack of the day. We all know this base, and I hope you guys found this base and been getting the 3-star on it. It's so easy. So let's go. We're gonna start the flinger here. So the town hall is outside, and the statue, the water statue, is beside the town hall. It's 1 tile away, so it will guarantee that the flinger would activate the town hall, so we don't need to charge the queen for the town hall in this one. So alright, queen should go up, breaking for her here. Alright, I'm gonna just set in a funnel for my king here. So I normally take out that cannon with the 3 loons. I think I'm gonna start doing back that. I normally place 3 loons on this cannon right here, so my queen would ignore it and go for the stuff in the middle. So I think I'm gonna start doing back that. And yeah, drop my king there. He should be able to go over and funnel the queen here. Right, we should be able to break the scattershot walls. Yeah, we can just use the last wall break for the king. So you should always save 1 H for the Lalo here. You can use the final one for the queen. Okay, we have 1 H left, so she's okay. Just pop in the king ability now. Now we can just start the RC going into the behind the king here, like we always send our behind the king. And we start the Lalo just like this, just from this side. Okay, send the hound late, and the headhunters warden ability. And yeah guys, this is how we take down the base. So it's either your Lalo survive or everything survive. And yeah, in this one the Lalo will die out, but it's okay. It should always be a 3-star if you approach it like this. So remember, the flinger can take the town hall easily. You're just charging the queen to the right side to go inside the core, starting the Lalo from over the side that remains with all the splash and early warden ability with the hound and the headhunters, and it should work guys. And that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys learned something from this video today. And yeah guys, take care and bye.